Welcome back to the second hour tonight of Banner Saga 2. I believe some promotions are in order. Especially to our hero. Is he really a hero, though? Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's about to get a new ability. Bear Rage! The Berserker whips himself into a fury, terrifying nearby enemies, and sending them fleeing in disarray. Affected enemies are so shaken that they suffer a penalty to their defense for one turn. The Berserker also counterattacks at any blows from enemies brave enough to strike him. Wow, that actually seems really fucking good. We can just send this guy in first in combat and be like, "Rawr!" And everyone run away. And then as everyone attacks him because he's the closest enemy, he'll just be like, immediate counterattack. Perfect. Let's up his damage and health. And then next we'll up his armor break. And then we'll up his armor. Basically just make him awesome. Yep, we're going to spend almost everything we've got on Bolverk. The level 7 Bear Sarker. Perfect. So I'm literally putting everything on Bolverk, so I hope he doesn't die to a fucking stupid story decision 10 minutes down the line. Oh shit, we don't have any supplies. Holy fuck. A commotion draws your attention into the nearby woods. You're surprised to see a group of dredge, some of which you've never seen before, engaging one of the new recruits from Borisgard. How'd these Feyan slags get here, you ask, though no one has an answer. The tattooed fighter is noticeably drunk, but he lobs 2 black axes in quick succession at approaching Scourge. The axes find their mark, shattering stone armor. Help him fight. You draw your axes and rush in, surprising all the combatants. Ollie. Alright. It's time to bring our best. Bring our best. Bring our best. Ominous chanting. Ominous chanting. Wow, this is rough. Alright, we need to get these guys out of the way. We need him to, like, make a beeline down the center column and try to reach multiple enemies. She goes with him. We'll have our remaining Vanner pick up the far side. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Here I go. Here I go again. Man, I can hit big this time. Crush. Oh, God, that's amazing. Oh, that's right. These guys. Yeah. We should probably kill him sooner rather than later. Before he summons somebody. Careful, one of those slingers is getting ready to hurl a slab of rock. Move her up behind the commander. She'll take the hits for him. Perfect. Oh man, this dude's Whirlwind Boy, right? Yeah! Someone's about to get fucking wrecked! Wrecked. Look at that. They just run, son. They've been outdone. Boom. Wiping up the battlefield. Open up the battlefield. You mad, bro? Because I insulted you? Can I, like... None of these places are good. Like, every place I'm going to frenzy at is gonna be bad. Because I'm gonna hit an ally. Yeah, I'm just stabbing allies instead of enemies. Bolverk is an asshole. And champion again. Boom. Ah, that actually was not a big hit. I greatly underestimated the amount of armor they had. That was a big mistake. What's your special ability? Heavy impact. Enemies adjacent to the target take 1 strength damage. Okay. Yeah, so I definitely want to hit somebody who has multiple adjacents, like this guy, and then hit him for... The unit is at full willpower. Can he not spend? Yep, he doesn't have any exertion. He can't spend willpower. I mean, that's something to level into immediately. Yep, execution on both of them. Fucking wrecked. No need to applaud how amazing of a play that was, but it was pretty goddamn good. Pillage time. Send all of your leaders to pillage the dread. Pillage time. And back hack. Yep. The foes lying in your path are dead. And shit. That's all I read. Recovering his axes, the mercenary gives you a lazy grin. That was... well, I appreciate the help. Need a drink? Ollie extends a small flask that smells of potent spices and wood smoke. You wave it off. Did you see where those dredge came from? Not really. Good thing I was already pissing. Or I'd have made a mess when I looked up and saw them. Lovely. The chasm didn't stop them, or they're coming through the mountains. And I'll have a few more chances to throw. If you humans want to make your short lives even shorter, go ahead. You walk off, but give Folka a quick look, letting her know you're impressed by Ollie's throwing. You see, it's not just player characters that give significant glances to people. It's also NPCs glancing at each other. Although I guess actually he is a player character. Fuck, you're right. No. Significant glance level, though. Ravens in the air as ravens approach, Ollie says with a slur. Is that a good sign? The small village ahead looks well fortified with a few bodies outside the fences being cleaned by the birds. Your caravan moves closer. It stays out of arrow range. Whoever wants to be left alone, Polka says. But it might be our best chance for supplies around here. Approach the village stating your needs. You grab the Raven banner and advance on the town, dodging a warning arrow. "We need supplies!" you shout. "You know who we are, who I am." A few moments pass before several more arrows zip past you, one grazing your shoulder near an old scar. "Begin the Raven song and charge!" The Ravens pick up the song, crooning harmonies which unsettle the villagers as you all rush the barricades in a solid wall of shields and fury. Ollie's lucky flask. Well, Ollie, I'd hate to take that from you. This looks like a solid party, but I definitely don't want a guy I don't know going first. I'm gonna dumpster you in the last place, bro. Oh man, these barricades are gonna be fucking solid here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna send all of our solid ass dudes straight down the mid, bruv. Yep. How much health do these things have? Oh, so he's definitely gonna kill at least 2. Boom, boom. Clear these Fane barricades, all of them. I need to move her adjacent to him. Champion his ass so he doesn't die. Alright, and then Tempest, at least 2. Wrecked. Boom. What does Forge Ahead do? The one where you push? Oh. Yeah. No, not that guy. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Him tempesting again would be fucking incredible. Oh, God, that's gonna cut off my Tempest. Good move. Good move. Holy shit. Yeah, I could have killed a bunch of people if she hadn't stepped in that spot. Okay, well. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who went riding from Whiterun to old Rorikstead. Throws axes for strength damage until one is deflected. Okay, let's do it. Keep throwing. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I'm surrounded by a bunch of allies. Probably gonna stab one. Yep, I totally stabbed the shit out of my own ally. There was some misplays here. There were some misplays. I think we're gonna come out of this okay without anybody going down or injured. But there's some problems. Oh yeah, we're gonna Tempest swing this. Oh shit, actually they're kinda pretty good at what they're doing. We're not gonna Tempest swing this. There we go. Don't go down, dude. Do not go down. Perfect. Fuck, he went down. Damn it! Well, you're gonna super definitely die, because I got the backswing. We're gonna walk down to Electric Avenue. Then we have a party. Hey, hey. Yep, nothing like killing all these dudes on defense trying to protect their village. Yes, I'm gonna steal all your food because I literally have none. And it's pretty important that I have food. I guess I'm playing a really bad mercenary guy. Oh, Jesus, really? I'm losing dudes now? You kick down the last of the barricades to find a dozen or so remaining villagers huddled together. Some have bows, but no arrows. The others have thrown their blades to the ground. A man steps forward. I'm Friedrich, the oldest of us, he says. We've been fighting off all types from Ormsdaler for 2 weeks now, just trying to protect what's ours. He looks back at his people and says, You won't find us begging for our lives. Volka pulls you aside and says, They know how to fight, so we'd be stronger if they joined us. You pull at your beard. Or I could make them gather food for us. You've got this one chance to join the Ravens. Friedrich pauses only a moment to consider your offer. I doubt you'd leave us much to defend with if I said no. We've got no choice but to fight at your side. You grunt your approval to Volka. She takes over introductions. Picked up a couple new fighters for that one banner I lost. Boom! 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 I picked up supplies, son! That's where it's at. Spar, an old wanderer who joined the Ravens over a half-century ago, points at the tents on the edge of the village. Looks like the merchants are still around here. Maybe they were being forced to stick around. Perfect, because I have to go to market and buy all of your supplies. I'm literally going to buy every single dot of them. Boom. -2 armor. I don't have any renown left, do I? have 6. Or I have 12. That's not shit. Oh, I didn't even see what this does. Draw aggro, strength, armor on rest. Armor on rest is pretty terrible. I feel like that one item seems like it's really good. This thing. It just seems like not dying if you have 1 health could be pretty useful in the future. Especially for keeping people from being injured. Like, you would still get a whole round of not being dead for a little while. And especially if you were really good at, like, slashing people. That'd be great. How are we doing on injuries? Buddy. I could have sworn Spar went down in the fight. But he looks fine. Morale is good. Okay, we're fucking peacing out immediately. Yo. Like, we're out of here. Oh, yeah. Figure out where we're going, I guess. The map isn't really accounting for the fact that all of society is breaking down as all the fucking shit. Okay, so we're probably going next to Bindal. Once named Blindraller, this mining city is tucked into a valley at the foot of the Wormscale Mountains. Much like the rock here, the name seems to have eroded into something smoother. It serves as an important pass between the human cities of the east and west, when it isn't shut down by blinding snowstorms. The Godreach Hills are not part of the Wormscale Mountains, though most people ignore this technicality. Few still use the name Godsreach, which at one time referred not to the size of the mountains, but to the depths of the rivers that run through them. From the north side of the Wormscale Mountains, one can see a series of mountain peaks that are almost perfectly spaced and of identical height, laid out in a straight line. As the story goes, the Loom Mother herself raised these peaks while teaching mankind how to thread the loom. And we're heading to Grundwald. In the First Great War, men in Varl fought viciously for Rundwald's abundant farmlands and coast overflowing with fish. Only with the help of the Menders could Rundwald eventually become the home of Aberrang, the capital of men, and Manahar, where the Menders could gather in council. Where the fuck is Manahar? Aberrang's here, right? Where the F is Manahar? That's not it. Akor, white, blah. I mean, this looks like our ultimate destination, right? That has to be sunk in a deep river. We seem to be heading this way. Karlshus. One of the most important characters of the First Great War was Karl, a proud Varl warrior who turned against his own kind at the Mender's behest to help end the war between Varl and mankind. Along the Red River, an enormous mead house catered exclusively to Varl, but now sees both races drinking together regularly. Though ironically, the mention of Karl's name will more often than not cause tempers to flare. Alright, I guess we're out. And I guess it's high time you lie down and bleed. As his lumpy redhead rolled around on the floor. Sure could use some more supplies in our cart, a raven says, tightening his belt. Been amiss having those other folk around. They might not have been worth a damn in a fight, but they knew how to track animals and spot berries just about anywhere. Others agree. Sounds like you need practice to start hunting. You say in the few ravens who laugh with him. Don't come back empty-handed, you add. Choice words are mumbled. They follow your orders. 4 hours later they return, each holding nothing more than a small rodent. 2 of them a split one. Folka shakes her head and says pathetic.
Wouldn't mind seeing irons fly. If only once more.
The black banner of the ravens as we approach the godstone. Remember the last time we saw this foul, eh, Blood Axe? Shut up. What the shit? Is it glowing and stuff? I need a good voice for this guy. Oh, think the ghost of this dead bird has forgiven you for the wing yet? Spar asks. The other ravens, including Folka, look from the broken stone to you in shock. Aye, the old man says. We were here nearly 40 years ago. Same spot as now. Only a dozen of us left to the unkindness then. Better men by twice than all of you. There's rumbling, but the ravens keep listening. We'd run a job for a man, Fef or Finner, Fainer more like, he says, spitting at the memory. He set us up to take the fall for some of his other deals gone bad. We got surrounded here, and this barrel of a varl loses his mind, grabs a tree, a whole tree, and starts swinging. Spar starts coughing but recovers. Nearly killed us all, but old Urnix took a hit like no other. And there you have it. The excited ravens start asking you questions, but Spar is all too happy to answer. Study the bird-shaped stone. Urnix, the god known as the Winter Bird, stands proudly on an eternal perch of snow and ice. Stories of seasons past, of hunting Radomir, across the summer skies, of creating blizzards while flapping its wings to land in winter. Cover the outstretched wings. While walking around the stone, your foot thumps on something hollow. You clear away some ice and find a wooden box, probably left as some token of faith to a dead god. Leaving anything behind for the dead is a waste, you say, immediately prying open the box and pocketing the small item within. What? I got some pipe plant. Here, Nick's in the house. Cacao, cacao, cacao. Hey guys, are you enjoying this game? If so, consider picking it up in Steam, Banner Saga 2. And supporting Banner Saga by tweeting to @BannerSaga on Twitter and letting them know this game is fucking awesome and you enjoy watching and or playing it. Word up. The cold creeps under your cloaks and forces the ravens to huddle together as the wind whips around you. Snow begins to blot out the Wormscale Mountains in the distance, and you're forced to call for an early camp. Of course I wanted an excuse to break out the shoulder pads. You kidding me? For real. These are the best. Rising from your sleep, you begin pacing, occasionally drumming your fingers across the top of the large cart. A motion in camp draws your attention. Walking towards you, you hear groans and see Folka's shield rising and falling erratically among some furs. Humans, you snort. But the shield slips away, revealing a dredge grunt staring up at you. Stepping back, you bump into another dredge. Looking around, the entire Raven camp is a swarm of stone-armored bodies, desperately reaching for you. This definitely is not a dream. While your axes lash out through nothing, you realize you were dreaming. An unexpected sadness swells in you, like you've let everyone down. A few of your ravens are watching you, smirking, but your growl makes them look away. You decide to watch the perimeter alone, while everyone else slowly awakens. Yeah, man. I don't need an excuse to put on these shoulder pads. Pretty much every game I play lately involves fucking ice cold everywhere. I'm not saying that I'm going to be playing Skyrim soon, but I suppose it's a possibility. How's our morale? Good? We got plenty of food. We got lots of fighters. Can you teach me anything? Let's see if you know what to do with the ugly drunk and the old man, Hofi says. Ollie, spare. Get in here, or I'll have you cleaning your own blood off my axe. I'm ready. Then start swinging, Hofi barks. Oh, Jesus. We have to fight Bolverk? Okay. Axe Storm lets one flying axe after another until deflected. Although armor doesn't affect the chance to hit, enemies with low armor take more strength damage. Hit an enemy 3 times using a single axe storm. Boom. Insult Bolverk. Spar's insult knocks an enemy in the back of the order. Okay, so basically we just have to continually use Spar to fucking wreck this dude. Yep. Okay, so we need to knock him into the back of the order. Yep. Okay. Axe Storm. Oh, do I have to be at range in order to use Axe Storm? Is that what it is? There we go. But now I basically have to keep Bolverk from ever taking a turn. Jesus, how the fuck do you do that? Does anybody have an idea of how to do this one? I'm actually confused. Like, would you have to literally murder Bolverk before... Like, I don't really understand how I'm supposed to prevent him from taking a turn. Like, Jesus, are you kidding me? Like, how can you do that if the guy who prevents him acts as first? True, I might not be high enough level. There might be some, like... I mean, it would be great if I could do that, but I don't think I can reorder my people. I think it's forcing me to fight in that exact order. Let's see if I can level up. What's his name? We got about 20 minutes before the next break, guys. Just to let you know. Vote. Okay. And I get improved ability. Okay, that's what it is. I need to get another level up. Well, it's time to move out. Far away. Around to hear you yelling. A harsh voice reaches your ears, followed by the laughter of several others. Your abrupt halt alerts Folka, who immediately signals the ravens to fan out and draw their weapons. Investigate. Over the next rise, a group of 10 haggard fighters and a few varls surround a half-dozen peasants and a broken wagon. A woman spots you and shouts, "Help us!" but a punch to her stomach drops her to the snow. The fighters turn, ready to fight. Just give us what's in the wagon. Ha! One man says. We were going to eat what's in the wagon when we finish with these folks. We're starving. Run away now or die. That's the Raven Banner, brother, another man says. This ain't the fight we want. The others agree, and the leader resigns to backing away slowly. A few ravens follow them a ways while you deal with the woman in the wagon. Thank you, the woman who was punched earlier says. I'm Sifa. I know you don't want us around, but if you're heading towards Bindal, we'll follow your path. Fine, but your food is ours. Your brother's soul is mine. Yeah. You will be next. That's the opening scene to Mortal Kombat, by the way. Just want to throw that. Payment for saving you, you say. The woman nods her understanding, but to your surprise, the wagon is nearly empty. We'll keep our distance, Sifa says. But we'll be behind you. You grunt and walk off. Yeah, I got a whole 1 supplies, which is enough to last me for half a fucking day. Cool. And now I got this woman Sifa with me. A couple of Raven scouts take off to check out the cluster of tents ahead. Refugees from Ormsdother, one of them says upon returning. They've got a sizable camp and seem disciplined. They know we're here, the scout adds. No sense trying to avoid them. You take the lead and approach the refugees. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm literally insane, dudes. I will seriously fuck your shit up. I will destroy you right now. A hooded man with a red spear greets you. The name's Buck, and this is Lawfen. You're Bolverk of the Ravens, and is this your wife? You're confused by as much by his weapon as by the fact that no one is with the man. What do you want, Buck? Direct, and I'll be direct too. I'm leading this group of trained fighters and tradesmen from Ormsdother. We're looking for a new home. We've done what it takes to survive out here, but they're starting to lose faith in me. You want us to reinforce your control? No, I want you to take over. Lead us someplace we can live. Lawfen and I weren't meant for keeping others alive. We're heading past Bindal, but we'll take you there. Buck kisses the metal of his spear and smiles. You have my thanks? Oh, and Lawfen thanks you as well. Plus 83 craftsmen! Oh, fuck, that's right. They're actually going to slow me down a huge bit. I need all my goddamn supplies. Well, I do what I can for people. I'm trying to literally keep the entirety of society alive right now. The unyielding snowfall proves proving too much for the humans who now vainly attempt to follow your large footprints. In truth, the sky and your surroundings lack enough contrast to know where you're going. And it's cold. Trees over here, Folka manages to say, motioning with her spear. The foliage blocks some of the wind, but does nothing for visibility. With no other options, you burrow into the snow, cloaked in your bear fur.
Darkness. Darkness. Someone pulling in the energy. Painful.
Burke, wake up, you damn bear! You're being robbed! You roar and shake off a foot of snow covering you. The unclear dream still vivid in your mind. Bach uses his spear, Lawfen, to point east. Those clansmen you saved, they've killed your guards and they're taking everything. Bach is by your side in seconds, followed by the spearmen. You sprint along the snowy path of the stolen supplies straight into an ambush by the bandits originally harassing the clansmen. Sepha turns and smirks. Are you part of this, Sepha? I will literally fuck all of you. I will fuck all of you. What's my powers now? I can go in a bear rage, right? That seems scary. Counterattacks plus no, I actually can just fucking murder these people anyway, right? Yeah, I can literally just fucking outright murder this fool. Almost outright. It's close. Wipe them out. All of them. Well, I lost 17 supplies, which is a lot of fucking supplies. Big sticker. 20% to crit. Adjacent allies add the percent chance. I don't have any adjacent allies. Geek Dice, thank you so much. Have a good night. No crits. Okay. What the fuck was that just went down? Anyway, that messes with us a little bit. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Everybody was random fighting. We're fighting randomly. In fact, it was a little bit random. But I fought with expert tandem. Alright, so this is going to drastically lower armor. And then second hit is going to go pure physical. Man, that is a really nasty combo. That is a fucking sick combo. Cause there were funky Chinamen. Funky Chinatown. We were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art. Oh shit. Well, that works. Works for me. Murder. Step aboard the murder train. There we go. Mere kill. We can't hit for shit damage. And we fatally bleed him. Yeah. Wow, big hits all around. I think I can handle this one right here. Everybody's going down. Gonna be a lot of injured people in camp. You've made the mistake. Oh, it's Shrek'd. Polka is Bay, yo. Polka is Bay. Dubasi says Boom. Achievements left and right. Tempered by pain and blood. Bach is ready for promotion. Oh. Sifa's wounds are great, and she whimpers in the snow. You're not the Folka who dispatches the bandit archer with haste. This is what you get for help. This is what helping folks gets you, you roar. Grab all these supplies and bring them back to camp. You tell the ravens after hoisting a barrel on each shoulder. Did I get all my supplies back? I'm not really sure, but let's make sure. Who is injured? No one's injured, actually. What's my pipe weed get me? +3 will on rest, +1 armor on rest, +1 will. Polka can't use that. Oh, it's super high level. I mean, it's actually not very good. It would be better for one of the Valka, right? Because Valka use shit tons of willpower to power their special moves. Alright, morale is at good. It's at great. Now we can leave. We're going to Bindal. Pour
The
one out
miners of Bindal are a rough crowd.
for Safa.
Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
The old wanderer fights his way up next to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess oh man, I need to do like old man voice. Can't see an old damn thing in this mess. Guess old Earneck still hasn't forgiven you yet.
Shouldn't you have died already?
Spar grunts. Soon enough, I reckon. Of course, these old bones won't be forming any mountain. Brambles, more like. He squints into the distance. There's bound to be more people from Ormsdaler trying to find a new home in Bindal, Spar says. Crowded towns haven't always been good for us.
We're only stopping long enough for supplies.
Spar glances up at you and snorts. Sounds good, he says. But these ravens are hungry and lonely. Supplies might mean more than food and meat to them. Won't take much to set the guards on us. He has a point, but there's little to be done about it. The idea of being around so many others in such a confined space makes you tense. You crave a long hunt and sleep in solitude. Man, I don't know about that long hunt thing, but yeah, man. Me and Bolverk might have more in common than we like. A sociopathic disregard for everyone around them. Loves sleep. Oh, wow. You know what? I forgot to turn on the surround sound 7.1 on my HyperX Cloud 2. Since I restored my computer, the sound just fucking popped in my headset. Like, wow. The soundtrack for this game is fucking awesome, by the way. I'm looking for ale. Is that so much to ask for? Considering getting a gaming headset? HyperX Cloud 2. Hashtag 2016. The banner of the Ravens approaches Bindal. I bet that scout tower already sent word of us being here. Purple banners, huh? Goes with the purple bushes that grow outside. The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat the fist against them. Open the fraying gates, you shout. From the wall, two menders look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates open enough for a half-dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, "Just you." Volka steps on your side. "Not alone," she says. "Get back with the others." She's embarrassed she doesn't show it, though her voice sounds more harsh as she returns to the other ravens and barks orders. Inside the small gatehouse are two menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear and the cub of a man holding a staff. Valka Frere, it is the Raven Banner. So it seems, but why here? Why now?
Just passing through on the way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us.
Planned to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us. They need a new home. I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. Are you Bolverk? Bolverk Bloodaxe? Hold your tongue, Nichols.
What do you know about me, boy?
I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns? The old mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder.
Are you in charge in here? Where's the governor?
The governor left for Aberrang a while back, with most of the fighters to settle the dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west, as we'd heard too many rumors of the dredge.
More than rumors. We were in Borisgard, saw Belwer.
The Immortal Sunder, how did he escape?
Immortal was a joke. He's dead.
Nichols' eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borisgard and Ormsdaler?
We managed.
Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information.
Enough! Open the gate for my ravens.
Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdollar, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yucks.
Fine. We'll camp against the leeward walls.
Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter Valka and her assistant can give you.
Talk to your people. It was one of your kind that sent us in this direction.
I'm not aware of another Valka being out this direction. Who has tasked you?
Juno.
Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nichols, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable. The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you before leading the guards through the gate. I invite you alone to stay within our walls and enjoy the comforts of a commander.
And separate me from my ravens? No.
Suit yourself, but the mistrust is unnecessary.
Maybe, but I shouldn't have to tell you my job from your superior just to get an invitation. No, you misunderstand. You have no job.
The Valka known as Juno is dead. Chapter 10.
To speak
in all tongues. We'll be taking a break shortly as soon as it looks like we got a good point to save on. This is going to be a longer one, 10 minutes, but we'll be back for at least 2 more hours of play. As soon as we get that chance. Alright, here we go.